or not really clip, a little guide to getting Luna's howl. Now, you're probably wondering, Darkness, you're a fucking nub. How the hell did you get all the way to that step? Well, it's easy. I use this weapon called the Trust.
Just browsing. That's fine by me.
Look at it. Explosive payload. Snapshot. Not the best roll, but no. That's what the average player would say. Do not believe them when they suggest this weapon, especially if you have an explosive payload. Because what explosive payload does is it splits the bullet in half, so you have about a 50-50 chance of hitting the headshot with the normal shot and the explosive shot. The explosive shot comes after the normal shot, so if you hit him in the head, there's still that slight chance that you'll still hit him in the body and not get the headshot. So I do not recommend the Trust, because you have, what, a 40 to 55% chance of getting explosive payload on it. Do not use this weapon. Bad, and it's a normie weapon. Hurt yourself. But what weapon I do recommend is not the Ace of Spades, because that's probably going to get nerfed soon. Not Warden's Law. No, none of those weapons. I recommend using West of Sunfall 7. It's the first of its class in 180 archetype coming out during... Okay, you need to shut up, lady. It's the first 180 archetype weapon to ever come out, especially for a hand cannon. And this came out during Curse of Osiris, and it was one of the first few weapons that you could use. Sorry about that. I recommend using high caliber rounds, steady hand, the steady hand sight, and the auto loading holster. Well, auto loading holster comes regardless, but still. This weapon is the only weapon that I used. That's it. The only way Trust will come in handy is if you're getting your solar kills, but honestly, if you're using Gunslinger, you won't really need Trust with you. But I do recommend Mindbender's Ambition. If you do have that weapon, that is a really good weapon, especially for the new meta of shotgun rushing. I only recommend West of Sunfall for the precision shots and the hand cannon kills, because you need 100 precision shots and I'm pretty sure 100, I could be wrong, 100 hand cannon kills. But you do need 200 solar kills. So that's shotgun, and if you're running Blade Barrage, honestly take off Blade Barrage, because everyone in Crucible is dumb enough to solo Blade Barrage, which Blade Barrage is meant for a group of people. I recommend just going Gunslinger, putting on Gemini Jester just to mess with people's radars, so that way they can't see where they're getting shot from, and they don't know where you're at. Either that or put on Knucklehead Radar, which I don't have in my inventory right now, sad. But Knucklehead Radar will help a bunch, only because then you know where your enemy is, and you know where they're gonna hopefully plan their attack moving forward. But as you can see, I have grinded the raid a little bit. I got enhanced hand cannon targeting. I recommend getting one of those as quickly as possible. Crucible, the Crucible helmet right now for hunters has it, I believe. Let me just check real quick. And if you can't get your hands on a West of Sunfall, get a better Devil. Shax is always selling one. It's easy to grab. It's right here. Kill Clip and Rangefinder, those are really good perks. Yeah, the Winged Contender, or whatever that says, Winged Contender. Hand Cannon Targeting. Pick up one of those immediately. That will help you so much, especially for the precision shots. But the order, I'm pretty sure, with Depression and Loneliness, that quest step should be easy enough. You should do 3 games of Rumble. That shouldn't be that hard. You don't even have to win, you just have to participate. And by that I mean get 1 kill and then literally dance on the side of the map. That's literally what I did. I'm not joking, I danced on the side of the map for, what, 4 to 5 minutes. But honestly, just pick yourself up a West of Sunfall 7. This weapon is so useful. And don't be scared by the slow reload time. Honestly, when you're in game, if you hit headshots, you'll get that Genesis perk to proc, and you'll just be reloading fast, and it's so good. Accurized rounds, I do not suggest. Sure, it does increase your range a bit, but those high caliber rounds, they knock the target back, and they disorientate them, so they won't be able to hit you. So it messes up their aim. It's really, this weapon is a godsend because it has a faster time to kill than Trust without explosive payload. It is just such a good weapon. It is amazing. I love it. I'm gonna give a little kiss. Mwah. But that weapon, this is a godsend. If you don't have this weapon, pick it up immediately if you're going after Luna's Howl. And this is for all the noobs that don't already have Luna's Howl, and you want it because you keep dying to it in quick play. You can only get all these steps through comp. And by comp, I mean competitive. So make sure that you're just getting your kills. And by the way, always aim for the head. If you're not aiming for the head, trust me, this weapon has enough of a kick, you'll aim for the head. It is such a godsend weapon. All I have to do is hit Fabled, and I have 2 days to get there. So, Road to Luna's Howl. This is like an amazing name. I don't know why. But, yes, I have talked about West of Sunfall and Mindbenders. Final weapon, bam, Wardcliff Coil. Nobody suspects this, and it is just such a spray and pray weapon that it'll literally just wipe up and clean everybody in your path. Oh my god, Eververse, could you not? But this is such a god tier weapon, especially whenever you're in competitive, and you just are able to just fry everybody because you're just shooting so sporadically. I recommend to have a marksman's dodge if you're running gunslinger or whatever. Always have on marksman dodge, especially whenever you're using this or a shotgun, only because it auto reloads the shotgun. So if you're using a pump shotgun, it'll immediately pump it, which is usually what helped me with my Mindbender's ambition. If I put on Gemini Jester, I was able to A, blind them, and then B, go invisible because I had on Night Stalker, and then I'd shotgun them in the face and they would die. It was some of the easiest stuff I've ever done. And I'm a person who doesn't play that much Crucible, as you can tell. I'm a person who plays a lot of Raid. I do Raid a lot, judging by my light level. It doesn't really say much. I used to do Raid a lot. Here, let me put it like that. I don't have my hand cannon with me. Sad. But I used to do Raid all the time. Where am I? You know what? Screw it, put that on. Actually, no, that is bad. That is a big internet no-no. Flubber nuggets, whatever, that works. But like I said, just honestly, take the time to get a West of Sunfall 7. This weapon is so good. You just cheese through your enemies and you splice them like no tomorrow. And it has a slight kick to it, like you'll feel yourself move back a little. It's basically like a Trust on crack. That's how much I love this weapon. And I don't use Trust that often. I tend to stay away from it. Only because it's such a normie weapon and everybody uses it. But when you roll up with a West of Sunfall 7, they look at you and they straight up see Gunslinger, alright? They don't see no, oh, rep the K6, nah, Gunslinger. You will strike fear into their eyes. You will literally just cheese through all of your enemies. It's a hot knife through butter, dude. It is amazing. But that's just my little opinion. Honestly, you could use other weapons like Better Devils with Kill Clip and Rangefinder. You can use the Duke MK44. If you have Rangefinder and Kill Clip maybe, I'd probably have Moving Target and Kill Clip, but that's just my slight opinion on it. Just for that extra mobility as you're trying to shoot them. No, Rangefinder and Wait, did I already say rangefinder? I'd rather have rangefinder and moving target instead of whatever I said earlier. I think I said something different. I think I said moving target and kill clip. I would not want moving target and kill clip. I hate kill clip so much. But if you do get a gun with kill clip, it's not the end of the world. Honestly, I just feel like two. What the fuck? Where did that come from? I just feel like kill clip runs out too fast. And yeah, just if you're a noob, I recommend staying away from kill clip weapons unless they're shotguns, in which case go ham. But for noobs, listen, I'm a nub at Crucible. That's what I would consider myself. I'm mediocre at best. That's some of my best games. Sure, I can drop 40 kills in a game of quick play if I honestly decided to go all sweat. But come on, just do the easy road and just pick yourself up a just pick up yourself a West of Sunfall 7. Weapon is just too perfect. It cheeses. It's just so good. So that was just my 2 cents on the Luna's Howl quest, and just, I congratulate you for clicking on this video, because no flashy thumbnail, just point and click like, ooh, look, this might help. But honestly, if you're having problems with trust or any other hand cannon, seriously, just pick up a West of Sunfall 7. It's so good, because nobody ever expects it. And it also has, oh, I forgot to say, it also has more range than trust. So you are able to pick off your enemies from a farther distance. So it's not that bad. It's actually pretty decently ranged. It's kind of like a midnight coupe, but just more stability. But like I said, that was just my little thoughts and analysis on it. So take of it as you will. And I am out.